Okay. It's been a while. Hey everybody, what's up? First of all, let me shut that door. I think you can hear my boyfriend. Hello everyone. So it has been a while since I have been on YouTube. I haven't really had the time or ability to like kind of pick it back up again. But here I am, and I thought what better way than to talk about my new album. So I'm gonna do a kind of walkthrough of the songs that are coming out. Okay, so the first song is called Not Breathing. There is no lyrics in this song, it is just like an instrumental introduction into the album and what flows next, which is Are You Breathing? Are You Breathing is a song that I first started with Lost Child. It's kind of a baby of mine now. Originally it was written for me and Lost Child, but then I said, can I have it and can we work on another one? And he was more than happy to do so, and then when it came out I just fell in love with it so much that I ended up demanding him to make me a whole album, which is why we're in this mess. First of all, this is the best evolutionary table you're ever going to see. The third song on the album is called Dick. This song features Tin, Lost Child, Butterfly Fields, Dan Crossley, and my friend Simply Alex. Jesus, I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. I've been losing it for the last few days. This song is my kind of love letter to everything queer. When I spoke to Lost Child about it, he was like, what do you want to do? And I basically said I wanted to create a song like Tovlo Bitches. I wanted to, because I'm heavily inspired by her, I love her very much. But I wanted to do a song that was just as queer, just as kind of uplifting and kind of warming and as fun. And I basically just went up to him and just like, I have an idea for like 6 of us in a track and I want to kind of do like a queer anthem. And I fell in love with what everyone did. Everyone was so incredible, and within a week it was completely all done. I was just so pleased. The next one, Jesus, my master. The next one is called Jokes. This song features Lost Child. This is the song that I said to him after Are You Breathing? Can we please do? And for me, this song is very much about a few things. Like for me, it's very much a song about being with someone for either an overnight stand or in a long-term relationship, or even a short-term one where it's not quite working out and you're not in love with them and they're getting too heavy and too emotional with you. And it's just kind of that thing of like, how do I explain to you that I'm not on the same page? And that I'm the kind of person that jumps from person to person because I've never really had an emotional connection with people. Well, until recently, and I learned how to do that. The next song is called JK, which is like a melodic in like aftermath of jokes, I guess. Lost Child just kind of like pitched to me as like, what about an interlude? And I was just like, I could do an interlude. I've just realised my sleeves aren't both the same. So yeah, that was just a pretty little interlude, just to kind of break up the album a little bit from story to story. But it's probably my favourite interlude that I've like ever had on an album. That one and Breathe from Troubled is like the next one is Surrender to Me. Surrender to Me is kind of my sex bop. Kind of like a lustful love letter to someone about like just wanting them and needing them, and kind of what you would do if they were with you. So I enjoy this one. When I first got this song, it was in a higher key and I had to tell Lost Child to bring it down because it was getting hard. And I'm man enough to admit that I could do it. Spill it! that was a fun one. So I've known the collaborator on the song with me, Carlos Salinas, for about 4 years, and we never used to get along. We never used to like talk or anything or communicate. In fact, we kind of hated each other. And over the years, we've just like built more understanding and bond. And I've always appreciated his music. So when our bond kind of got stronger, I was like, okay, I want to work with him. So I pitched an idea to Lost Child, and he came up with this incredible song. And I said to Salinas, could you do some of it in Spanish? And then I want to teach myself how to do it in Spanish. So I hope my Spanish is number 8 is Feels Like I Knew You Before. Feels Like I Knew You Before. There's actually 2 versions of it on the album, but this version is just me. I had trouble with this one as well, actually. This was a tough song to sing for me. But this is the one that I feel like I most enjoy on the album and has me singing the most around the house and like before the sleep going. So I'm like, oh okay, like for this one, this is probably like my used to be jokes, but this song is slowly just like creeped into my brain and can't do that. Number 9 is Home, Don't Go. This is actually a love letter to my partner, and it's just me saying to him, I need to go slow sometimes, other times I can kind of pick it up a bit. I've had to come to realizations of who I am and my past and some of the things I've done or should have done, and it's a constant battle for me now, but I'm getting there. And it's just me saying to him, don't go anywhere, don't leave me, it's gonna get hard at some points, but I'm sorry and I love you. Feels Like I Knew You Before was one that I really enjoyed doing on the second time round with Butterfly, because I love her voice in Dick, and I was just like, if I can find a way to like pitch a good song to her, I want to do it. So I agreed with Lost Child that we would do another version of the song of It Feels Like I Knew You Before as a bonus that you get, which has been good, and I'm looking forward to hopefully doing a video for that one as well as jokes and breathing sounds already. So yeah, that is the new album altogether in a nutshell. I'm really hoping that you guys are going to enjoy it as much as I did, and making it. Lost Child was the most incredible producer. I loved working with him on every single track. He really pushed me with this one and my message and what I want to say. So I just want to say a little thank you to Lost Child, and I want to say a special thank you to everyone else on the album. You were all incredible, and I can't believe how quickly we managed to get this done, and I didn't think that I would be able to be this creative in an isolated state, but everything just kind of spewed out of me and Lost Child, and it's been exciting. So thank you, and it will be out on June 28th.